Okay, everybody, the plans are set. We're going to Disney World. I was hesitant to talk about all this because I wanted to make sure that before I had let you guys in on the news, which some of you who follow our live shows and everything already knew that we were going, but I wanted to make sure that everything was set and still things are happening at Disney World, which are really awesome. You don't have to wear a mask around the park. You still got to wear one in line and when you're indoors. But that may change here soon too. Bob Chapek came out and said that they are trying to maybe get rid of the mask altogether come September. Well, lucky for us, we are leaving for Disney World in September. I am truly hoping that this all goes away before then because, you know, I feel bad for all the people that are going to be there in the blazing heat of summer at Disney World, Universal. That's another thing too. We're not just going to Disney World. We have a Universal Studios Florida annual pass. It was a better deal. We ended up getting the Universal Studios annual pass back in March because they had a deal going on to where you could get 15 months for the price of a regular season pass, which I was doing the math on it. It seems like just for a couple dollars more than a 2-day ticket, we could get an annual pass. And we're driving down there, so we'll save on parking. We'll save some percentage on food. We'll save on merchandise. Me and Jessica don't get to go to Universal near as much as we would like to. We usually just go to Disney because we'll get like a family package where we get an incredible deal, but it usually takes up a lot of our time because we'll have so many days at Disney and we don't want to waste our tickets. Another thing that I will say is really awesome is we are planning this trip to take you guys with us. I am more prepared now than I ever have been. I'm going to make sure that we bring all the magic to you guys. We want to make sure that you guys, like we do in all our videos, we want to make sure that you feel like you're right there with us. I want to show you guys all the cool stuff they have at Disney World. I have some new camera gear that I'm going to be using. It's going to be really incredible. Now, it is until September, so we got a little ways to go, but I was really excited when we finalized our hotel. We got our 7-day Disney ticket package. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. For one thing, if you're going to Disney World, you want to make sure that you plan ahead of time. Use Undercover Tourist. Undercover Tourist is a site that focuses around all of these theme parks. Seems like they focus a lot on the Orlando, Florida area and just all around. Any Disney vacation, anything, Jessica always uses this to try and find us the best deal. We don't use a travel agent anymore. I know a lot of people, if you've never been to Disney World, it might be a good idea to get a travel agent. It is a little overwhelming at first, and it can get very pricey. But I'm not going to go over all the prices and stuff that we pay right now, but we got a great deal on our hotel. We got a great deal on our tickets. And I'll tell you what, Jessica knows how to work the magic. You know, we go in with a budget in mind and we make sure that we don't go too far over that budget. We try to stay way below. This time we seemingly stayed way below, considering we will be able to go back to Universal. We're going to try to do maybe 2 to 3 days at Universal this trip because we have a 7-day Disney ticket. And not really sure how we're going to fluctuate that. We also want to do, Disney just came out that they're having their Boo Bash, which is going to be the Halloween themed event that they're going to have in September. I guess that's kind of their, instead of doing the Boo to You parade, they're going to do this Boo Bash thing, which I think lasts from 9 to midnight, but you can get in at 7. I don't know, it's got some weird rules. The nice thing about it is that if most people are going to plan a trip like this in October, I should have like all the special events. I don't know if we're going to do Halloween Horror Nights at Universal or not yet. We might, I'd sure like to. But I'm going to try and get those videos out first for you guys so that if you are planning a trip in October or November, we'll have these videos out for you first, you know, so that you can see what's going on if it's something that you would want to do. Now, we don't know. The Boo Bash tickets have not been on sale yet, so we have to wait to see which day we're going to be able to get. A lot of you have asked me how me and Jess do our Disney trips, and I go over a lot of this stuff in the live shows. Tonight at 7 o'clock, we're going to be talking Disney World. So if you're catching this video on Friday, let's see what's tomorrow. I think it's the 26th or 27th of May. This video will come out tomorrow morning. So you can catch our live show at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be talking Disney World. I'm going to talk a little bit of how we go about planning a Disney vacation, because I've talked to some of my friends and it's like they can't see themselves going to Disney because they say it costs too much. Well, I'll go over a couple things on ways how you can save money and make the best out of it, because and there's a couple things I'll tell you right now. If you don't have to fly, don't fly. If you don't have to rent a car, those two things are skyrocketing right now because they're in high demand. If you have the ability to be able to drive to Orlando, Florida, I would do it. I will be discussing a lot of these topics tomorrow night. I'm sure a few of you, after you watch this video, you may have some questions. That's fine. We'll go over a lot more of this in the live show. I was just real excited. I wanted to share the excitement with you today. So in today's vlog, I just wanted to share we have got our Disney World plan set. Things are in motion. It takes a lot. If you want to save money, you really have to plan on a week-to-week basis. You can't just go at this and be like, okay, I'm going to go to Disney World. It doesn't work like that. We've been planning this trip probably for the last couple months. And in a couple months, things have fallen into place. And when one thing falls into place and another, you start seeing it, form together. And it all kind of just comes together to a point where you're like, okay, we can do this. We can do it all. Trying to do this video to where I can show off a little of our Disney things in the background. As you guys can tell, these are some, not all. We have probably thousands of our collectible Disney pens. My mother-in-law made these wonderful Mickey and Minnie pen boards for us. I actually had to hammer a couple nails in here because these were getting so heavy. The little tack strips, they were starting to fall apart, so we got to get on that. We got to pack this thing up. You tell by now, me and Jessica are absolutely in love with Disney World. We have been there pretty much every year we've been together. So I hope you guys are excited for our upcoming trip. I know we're excited to make it for you. I was telling Jessica earlier today and some last night, I wanted to go into this Disney trip and Universal Orlando, Florida trip with a plan. I want to go in with a plan because I want to make sure that I capture all the magic for you guys. I want to show you guys why we go down there so much and why it is truly our happy place. Another thing I'm really excited about, Epcot. Epcot has got their Food and Wine Festival back. Hopefully we don't have to wear masks and all that stuff. That was really hard to do at Disney back in December, is wearing the mask, even outside. I mean, it was getting pretty ridiculous. This food and wine is my favorite thing to do because it's really awesome going around the World Showcase at Epcot and seeing all the different countries, cultures, trying a lot of their different foods and wines. If you like taking the time to watch this video, if you're enjoying our videos or if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and give us a like. It really helps our channel out a lot. Our channel has been growing so much lately. I owe it all to you guys. I thank you so much. I appreciate you guys watching the show. With all that being said, I am out, and always remember the adventure